Hi, have you been here before? Okay, well, can I help you with anything? Okay, so are you looking for games for kids or for older people? Adults, okay, great. If you'd like, I can show you a few games that I think you'd like, and you don't have to go for them, but maybe it'll give you a place to start. Great, okay. So what kind of games do you enjoy? Okay, I don't know if you remember, but around the time that Cards Against Humanity came out, there were so many witty, creative games that came out around that time that put a lot of effort into their artwork, and they were just really funny, and most of them you could find on Kickstarter at the time. I just found that there was a surge of that type of game during that time, and I have a couple of good ones to show you. Do you think you'd be interested in that? Good, okay, let me move this aside. So these are the games. The first one is called Unstable Unicorns. Build a unicorn army, betray your friends. Unicorns are your friends now. And it comes with this instruction booklet. Let's see how to play. So it says, what did you get yourself into? Start with a baby unicorn in your stable and begin building your unicorn army. Each magical unicorn comes with a special power, but don't underestimate the power of basic unicorns. Use upgrades and downgrades to protect and build your stable or attack other players. Instant cards stop other players from laying down a card, so they'll either be your best friend or your worst enemy. The first person to complete their unicorn army wins. So basically, each player has a stable, and the point of the game is to get, I think, 7 unicorns in your stable, but each player is sabotaging every other player, so it's quite a strategic game, and it relies on you figuring out how you're going to get a quick finish that nobody else can stop. There are many different kinds of cards, and they really put a lot into the design and the theme. So this is a ginormous unicorn, and its power is that it acts as 2 unicorns. And here you have the extremely fertile unicorn. So if this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, bring a baby unicorn card from the nursery directly into your stable. So the different cards have different advantages, and you use that to be the first person to lay down 7 cards. It's a really fun game. It gets quite intense, and I think it's also just really beautiful. The next one is called Exploding Kittens, and this is the not safe for work deck. Here we have another instruction booklet. The rules. How it works. If you have a deck of cards, you'll have a deck of cards containing some exploding kittens. You'll play the game by putting the deck face down and taking turns drawing cards until someone draws an exploding kitten. When that happens, that person explodes. They are now dead and out of the game. This process continues until there's only one player left who wins the game. So there's just a deck and you draw one by one. If you do draw an exploding kitten, you can play a diffuse card, and each player starts with a diffuse card, which helps the game last a little bit longer and evens the playing field a little bit. So this is an example of a diffuse card, and this one says diffuse via crate, and it's a cat in a cat crate. And there are certain cards that help you, like see the future cards, and these allow you to see 3 cards ahead, which is really useful in a game like this where you want to avoid an exploding kitten. This one says see the future, discover a boob wizard living in your boobs, listen to the secrets he tells. It's just really quirky, and I really enjoyed it. There are also skip cards and nope cards, which can stop anything. So I would also really recommend that one. It's for 2 to 5 players, and it's a relatively short game. It takes like 15 minutes to play. So the next one is bears versus babies, and I love the cover that it comes in, the box. But this one comes with a plain sheet, whatever you'd call this, a board type of a thing. And there are 3 types of babies, so the land babies, sea babies, and sky babies. And 3 draw piles and a discard pile. So the point of this game is, surprisingly, that the babies are the enemies, and you want to defeat them with your monsters. However, you have to build your monsters using pieces, and each card is a monster piece. Some of them are special, like here's a swap card. So some of them you can use for like as an advantage, but a lot of them are pieces. So this is a head, a Jabberwocky head. This is a like a leg card. Terrific boots, a mantis shrimp head, ready to do some lumberjacking. This is a torso. And so what you would do is you would have to start with the head, and you would fit a torso and then arms and legs, and in the corner of each card there's a number, and that's the strength of that body part. So these numbers add up to equal the strength of your monster. And when you think you have, say, a sea monster that's strong enough to defeat a pile of sea babies that are on the board, then you would declare war or provoke them, and then you would see if you win. And everybody who has a sea monster at that time would have to play their monsters and lose their monsters. If you do beat the babies, you get the babies, and the person with the most babies wins at the end. So this shows you that it's a sea monster because there's a blue 2 at the top of the head. So the head will tell you what kind of monster it is. And how many babies are in the pile depends on how often they're drawn. So if you draw a baby, you have to put it on the pile, and so the army grows. It's quite a strategic game. I'd say it's maybe one of the more complicated of the 3, but also really fun. And I had a lot of fun playing it with my family, so I hope that you would experience the same thing. So you can go and take a look around and let me know if you are into any of these, and I'll ring them up for you.